Good morning. I think it's day 71. Rained last night and it's still kind of raining now. I got a call yesterday that my quilt was ready, so I've had them send it to Bear Garden Hiker Hostel, but it hasn't shipped yet, so now I'm playing the pacing game with my package. There's a place that I want to stop on the way there, so I'll probably add a day or two. And I would like to fit some more slack packing in, so maybe I'll stay at that place a little longer. Hopefully my bear bag is still where I left it, because it was directly on the trail pretty much, but that was the only good tree I could find. They're only supposed to put your bag on the trail, but oh well. Also, I didn't realize it when I set up, but there's a person across the road, or the trail from me, and I don't know if they were there, and I just completely didn't notice, because they've got the like Green Nemo Hornet tent. Because I heard someone coughing, and I was like, oh, is someone coming? And then no one came, and I was like, that was weird. Maybe I imagined that. It is 10:20, did not want to get up this morning. It was very chilly this morning. But now I'm going. Not sure how far I'll get today because we're going to be entering the Grayson Highlands, and there's I think 5 or 6 mile stretch where camping isn't allowed, but I'm not sure what the land looks like after that, if it's good for hammocks or if it's a lot of grassy area, so I might only do 6 or so miles today. Garden Special Biological Area. Whitetop and Oak Garden are home to over 20 threatened, endangered, and sensitive species. Mount Rogers is the highest peak in Virginia, but it's also half a mile off trail. This says it's about 60. So there is a toilet here and some trash cans, which is really awesome. And there's cows over here. Hello. No, I shut the gate. You can't get out. I have dogs. I know their tricks. Some people that pulled up and they brought out some horses, and I don't know exactly where they went. Cow's gonna keep the next people from coming in. It's a pretty little area. Here's some more cows. I have not made it that far up the hill. I keep looking at the cows too much. More cows. Ponies. Those look like ponies. Oh, that's so cute. Look at them. Oh, it's a little stretch. Hello, babies. This is the Lewis Fork Wilderness in the Jefferson National Forest. I had to go through this thing. This is a lot of up as well today. Sign doesn't really say anything useful to us, but this hasn't been too bad. It's been, I wouldn't call it steep, but it's like a consistent up. Since it rained, there's mud and it's a little slippery. Bit of a view from the meadow. It is 1:45. The turnoff for Mount Roger is about half a mile away. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel after that. I want to get through the Grayson Highlands because you're not allowed to camp there, but we'll see. I think we're close to the turnoff. There's not supposed to be a view on the top of the tallest mountain in Virginia. This is the highest point in Virginia, Mount Rogers. And no view. I kicked this root with the outside of my foot and now I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And I almost fell down. This is the turnoff for Mount Rogers. Not sure if it would have gone up there if this was my own state. It wasn't an impressive view or anything. If you just want to go to the highest points, and maybe this walk on the AT has way better views. But I'm also afraid if I go into the Highlands, it's going to look like this, and I'm not really going to have a camping space until there's an established site. I can't remember how far away it is now. It was 13 from the road back there. I guess this is the shelter. Sounds like there's people here. This is the privy here. It looks like they switch the sides on every once in a while. This has been kind of a nice section. We've got the beautiful view off to the side. I'm past the shelter now. There's no camping at the Y shelter, so I'm gonna have to go past that and hope I can find a spot. Because there is a comment on Far Out saying that there's like a camping area in some rhododendron, but that doesn't mean they're gonna be thick enough to be able to hold me up. And the next camping space is, I think, 8.5 miles away. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's another little baby. They're so tiny. Guess the bears are really a problem up here if they installed a bear box at some campsites. 1,500,000. We're almost to the quarterway. There's another one here, but all the flowers blew off. We are almost in the Grayson Highlands State Park, or maybe we're already in it, I don't know. There's a ton of rhododendron blooming. There's a lot more rock climbing here than I thought there would be. Looks like we're at the Fat Man Squeeze. There's also a way to go around. I'm going to try to go through, but I am claustrophobic. No, this doesn't look too bad. You know those stories of people who go into caves that are 10 inches tall? That's not going to be me. Nice view here, and more rhododendron. This and the azaleas are pretty much in full bloom right now. The Grayson Highlands State Park is about a mile away, and I think it's 3 miles until the other side of it, and I can camp over there. This section isn't marked very well, and it's also super rocky. Seeing the horses or the ponies was fun, but ooh, this hurts. That's not a pony. This is one of the nicest signs I've seen. Most of them are really worn out. Still in bear country. And now we're in the Grayson Highlands State Park. Ponies may kick and bite. So that person that was across the trail from me was actually a mockingbird. I forgot he had the Nemo tent. And then he left before I did, and I ran into him this morning at the Gap. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even know you were over there either." And I was like, it's funny how you can like sneak up on people pretty much, because there's so many trees and bushes and everything. And I'm not like an especially loud person, so he probably didn't hear me at all. But I think he said he got there at 5:30 and I was there around 6:30, so he was there first. And I just completely didn't notice him at all. This is a big trail crossing for a lot of different places. There's a overnight backpackers lot, a horse trail, the rhododendron trail, the AT. The Wise shelter is 1.9 miles away. I need to get a little past that since I can't really sleep in shelters unless I want to be super uncomfortable. But once we're outside this 3-mile section, I can set up wherever I find a place. This is probably the sketchiest looking bridge I've seen. We're outside this enclosure now and we've been walking along it. We are 0.6 from Wise shelter, so we're almost done, but I think it's after 6 now. This is the shelter. There are people tent camping here. I got a really late start today, so I'm gonna keep going even though it's after 6:30 now. Oh, here's the sign that says camping is prohibited. Hopefully I don't have more than Hopefully I don't have more than another half mile to go, because I really just need 2 trees and some space between them, and I'm good. This looks like a good soaking pool. Not sure how deep it is though. I am confused because there's a bear box here, but I'm pretty sure we're still inside the park. We need to go a little bit further to not be in the park. I hope we go back into the trees because I don't really want to keep walking for too much longer. Getting some water. Hoping these rhododendron turn into some big beefy trees. Good news, I found the spot I was looking for. It was directly up from the water. Bad news, these trees are weirdly placed. So I'm probably gonna have to set it up a little weird because I don't want to keep going. I did find these 2 trees, which are a good distance apart. As you can see, my tarp is wet. Didn't really have a chance to let it dry out today because I got such a late start. So I got here about 7 and I set up and I started this cooking. I'm not a huge fan of pineapple, but I'm willing to try any food that's not spicy. And according to Thru, I've done 10.7 miles today, which is pretty good considering I got out at about 10 o'clock. So hopefully I can keep up doing at least 10 miles a day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.